Now we come to verses 15 through 18, which speak about the consequences of our actions. First, the 15th verse. The wrongdoer grieves here and grieves hereafter. The memory I have done wrong torments them. Here and hereafter. In the Buddhist time, this meant this life and the next, but we can understand it more simply, now and later, here and there, in every moment of life. What happens to someone who does wrong? In the moment, they might feel satisfied, lashing out in anger, deceiving someone, hurting them. In that moment, it might even feel good. But afterward is the problem. At night, lying in bed, the memory returns. Why did I do that? Was I too harsh? That person must be really hurt. Time passes, but the memory doesn't fade. 10 years, 20 years later, it still surfaces unexpectedly. And each time, there's a pang of guilt. Regret washes over. Self-reproach settles in. This is the result of wrongdoing. You hurt someone else, but ultimately, you hurt yourself more. I know someone who, in their youth, falsely accused a colleague to prevent their promotion. It was to advance their own career. In that moment, they felt victorious. But for the next 40 years, they were haunted by that memory. Later, they learned that colleague faced serious financial hardship because of what happened, and their family suffered too. This person said, "The promotion I gained didn't come close to outweighing 40 years of guilt. I would have been happier if I'd never gotten that promotion." Now the 16th verse. The one who does good rejoices here and rejoices hereafter. The memory I have done good uplifts them. The opposite is true for those who do good. In the moment, it might seem like a sacrifice, giving away what's yours, sacrificing your time, humbling yourself. But afterward, it's different. At night, lying in bed, the memory returns. I did something good today. I hope it helped that person. The heart warms. Pride wells up. Peace settles in. Time passes and the memory becomes a treasure. 10 years, 20 years later, recalling it brings a smile. And each time, strength rises in the heart. I've done some good in my life. I haven't lived badly. This is the result of doing good. You helped someone else, but ultimately, you yourself become happier. Let me tell you about someone. This person lived modestly their whole life. They had opportunities to make more money, but always chose honesty, and whenever someone needed help, they gave it. At 90, just before passing, their grandchild asked, "Grandpa, do you have any regrets? Do you wish you'd worked harder to make more money?" The grandfather smiled and said, "Regrets? Not one. I remember each face of the people I helped, and that makes me so happy. I can't take money with me, but I can take these memories." The 17th verse. The wrongdoer suffers here and suffers hereafter. Their thoughts burn them from within. This verse emphasizes the 15th even stronger. Those who do wrong don't just grieve, they suffer. Wherever they go, whatever they do, the memory follows and torments them, like a fire burning from within. No one else is punishing them. Their own self, their own conscience, their own memory burns them. They can't sleep at night. They have no appetite. Nothing brings joy. This is the greatest punishment for wrongdoing. The 18th verse. The one who does good delights here and delights hereafter. Their thoughts illuminate them from within. Those who do good don't just rejoice, they delight. Wherever they go, whatever they do, the memory accompanies them and brings happiness, like a light shining from within. No one else is rewarding them. Their own self, their own conscience, their own memory illuminates them. They sleep peacefully at night. They have a good appetite, everything feels meaningful and joyful. This is the greatest reward for doing good. Let me ask you, my friends, looking back on your day today, what memories do you have? If you have memories of being kind to someone, helping someone, being honest, cherish those. They will illuminate you. On the other hand, if you have memories of getting angry at someone, lying, causing harm, sincerely regret them, and tomorrow, don't do it again. Every action we take is a seed. Harmful actions plant seeds of suffering. Good actions plant seeds of happiness. And those seeds will surely grow and bear fruit for us. What seeds will you plant? Here are the final 2 verses. The 19th and 20th verses conclude chapter 1 and contain its most important message. Even if you recite many scriptures, if you don't live by them, you're like a cowherd counting other people's cows. What a perfect analogy. Think about a cowherd counting someone else's cows. 1, 2, 3, 100, 1,000. Does counting them make them his? No. Reciting scriptures is the same. No matter how many texts you memorize, how many teachings you know, how much knowledge you accumulate, if you don't practice it, it's not really yours. It's just information in your head, not wisdom in your life. In modern terms, you can read 100 books about health, but if you don't actually exercise, you won't get healthy. You can study 1,000 cookbooks, but if you don't actually cook, you won't eat well. You can attend 10,000 hours of lectures on relationships, but if you're not actually kind to people, you won't have good relationships. Knowing and doing are different. We already know so much. Getting angry is bad. We know. Lying is wrong. We know. Being greedy doesn't bring happiness. We know. Family is important. We know. We should take care of our health. We know. We know it all, but do we practice it? When we're angry, we still lash out. When it's convenient, we still lie. When desire arises, we still indulge it. We still prioritize other things over family. Health takes a back seat to what we want to do. Why? Because knowing hasn't become living. The Buddha calls such a person a cowherd counting other people's cows. It may sound harsh, but it's true. Even if you know 100 things, if you don't practice them, that knowledge is useless. Now, the final verse, the 20th verse. Even if you know only a little, if you live by the teaching, letting go of greed, hatred, and delusion, living without clinging, you'll share in the blessings of the spiritual life. The opposite case, you don't need to know much. Knowing a little is enough. What matters is practicing it. Greed, hatred, and delusion. These are what Buddhism calls the 3 poisons. Greed is endless wanting. Hatred is anger and resentment. Delusion is ignorance, not seeing the truth. These 3 are the root of all suffering. But the Buddha tells us, those who let go of these and live without clinging, even if they know only a little scripture, will share in the blessings of the spiritual life. The blessings of the spiritual life. What does this mean? Going to heaven? Gaining supernatural powers? No. It means peace of mind, true freedom, deep happiness. Letting go of greed brings contentment even with little. Letting go of hatred brings peaceful relationships. Letting go of delusion brings clarity to life. Letting go of clinging brings freedom. These are the blessings of the spiritual life. Let me conclude with one more story. There were 2 people. One was a Buddhist scholar. They had memorized dozens of scriptures, studied Buddhist philosophy deeply, and written many books. The other was a simple grandmother from the countryside. She couldn't read well and didn't know the scriptures, but she practiced just this. Don't be greedy, don't be angry, give to others. One day, a spiritual teacher met both of them. When meeting the scholar explained all kinds of Buddhist theory, but they themselves were full of desire for recognition, jealous of other scholars, and quick to anger, defending their positions. When meeting the grandmother, she didn't know theory, but her heart was at peace. She smiled constantly, was kind to everyone, and was happy despite having little. The teacher asked, "Grandmother, what's your secret?" The grandmother replied, "No secret, really. I just try to follow what I've been taught. Don't be greedy, don't get angry, share with others. I'm not perfect, but I try every day." The teacher realized, the true practitioner is the grandmother. It's not about knowing a lot. It's about practicing even a little. My friends, we've spent this long time together exploring all 20 verses of Dhammapada Chapter 1. It's been a lot of content. It's okay if you don't remember everything. If even one thing resonated with you, practice that one thing. Today, I won't get angry. Today, I won't be greedy. Today, I'll live with gratitude. Today, I'll be kind to at least one person. That's enough. Better to know one thing and practice it than to know 100 things and do nothing with them.
My dear friends, thank you for spending this time with me. We've explored Chapter 1 of the Dhammapada together, all 20 verses. Everything begins with the mind. Let go of resentment and live with love. Remember mortality and cease quarreling. Practice self-control and diligence. Feel the inside, not just decorate the outside. See what's truly essential. Train your mind. Do good. And above all, practice. All these teachings point to one thing. Live happily. Live truly peacefully, freely, and joyfully. The Buddha's teaching isn't complicated. It's not abstract philosophy or mysterious doctrine. It's simply practical wisdom we can apply in our daily lives, in our everyday choices, in our small thoughts, words, and actions. I hope today has brought you some comfort, perhaps some insight, and most of all planted a seed of practice in your heart. As we grow older, what matters isn't knowing more, it's finding peace of mind. What matters is having healthy body and mind, maintaining good relationships with family and neighbors, living with gratitude and contentment, and having no regrets. That's true happiness. Those are the blessings of the spiritual life. Starting today, or rather starting right now, why not begin practicing little by little? When anger arises, hold back just once. When greed arises, let it go. When resentment surfaces, release it. When you meet someone, smile first. These small practices, when accumulated, will transform your life. I'll be back next time with Chapter 2 of the Dhammapada. Until then, may you be healthy, happy, and at peace. Thank you from my heart for your time and attention. God bless you all.